A very early morning flight brings us from Liverpool Airport to Bucharest, where we're staying for 4 nights in the JW Marriott. This was originally conceived by Nicolae Ceausescu as the government guest house. Our next door neighbour is the Ministry of Defence, dating from the same era. Opposite is the new Metropolitan Cathedral, which, if ever it's completed, will be the tallest Orthodox church anywhere, a project worthy of Ceausescu himself. And behind the cathedral, Ceausescu's grandest project, the People's Palace. We enter this monument to narcissism and paranoia by a side door. Inside, we're met by apparently endless corridors with doors that can be slid away inside the walls. There are many conference rooms and meeting rooms, all adorned with expensive marble and crystal chandeliers. This room was used for the NATO summit meeting in 2008. Both houses of the Romanian Parliament have their chambers in the building, which is officially called the Palace of the Parliament. The building is claimed to be the second largest in the world by surface area, after the Pentagon in Washington. From this balcony, Ceausescu intended to address his adoring people, but it turned out they had a different idea. From here you can see the extent of the remodelling of central Bucharest that was achieved. Unification Boulevard in front of us was designed deliberately to be 6 meters longer than the Champs-Élysées. We're now at the Constitution Square end of the boulevard, and we're going to walk towards the old town. A sad lack of care and maintenance is evident in some places. We've reached Unity Square, and we turn left and cross the river towards the old town. The old court church of St. Anthony is the oldest church in Bucharest. The excavations are of the old court building that was occupied in the late 15th century by none other than Vlad the Impaler. Most of what's left of the old town is given over to bars and restaurants now. Stavropoleus Church dates from 1724. Zlatari Church is 19th century. In the late 19th century, many fine buildings in the French style were built, and some of them have survived. The Romanian Athenaeum was opened in 1888, and it's possibly the finest building in Bucharest city centre. It's used as a concert hall, seating 800 people. Next to the Athenaeum, a temporary open-air stage being used during the Georgianescu festival. Across the road, the former Royal Palace, now the National Art Gallery. Crețulescu Church dates from the 1720s. This strange object is the official memorial to the 1989 revolution. And that's King Carol I of Romania. We had a day trip to Sinaia in the mountains 75 miles north of Bucharest, and our driver Andrei proved to be a very knowledgeable guide. Our first stop was Sinaia Monastery, founded in about 1690, and the small church dates from 1695. The frescoes are original to the date of the church, but they have of course been restored more than once. The new church is much larger than the old one and dates from the 1840s. Next stop is Peleș Castle, which was built for King Carol I of Romania in the 1870s and 1880s. It's in the style of a sort of monumental hunting lodge. The king used it as a summer residence, his main residence of course being the old royal palace in Bucharest. On our last evening in Bucharest, we are going to the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic Orchestra's concert at the Palace Concert Hall. This edifice, built in 1960 for Communist Party meetings, holds 4,000 people.